Oh yes, yo chicken bros, what's up, it's your boy Smile here, coming at you with a brand new video. And this isn't really a fun video to make, nor one I feel I want to make, but it is needed. I wanted to talk to you guys about a huge issue going on around where I live within Jackson. Obviously, you know the water problem is horrible. Something I want to do to try to fix it, and the fact that MSNBC had the gall to say it's because white people are leaving and that's the problem. How are you going, like, I'm sorry. This might be a bit emotionally charged, but you get my point. I am in very early development of trying to put together some way of helping people out in there. With that being said, let's get into today's video. Now, I already know this video is not going to do too well in the algorithm. I already know this video is not a popular one to make, because it is going to be pretty political in nature. But I don't want anybody getting the facts messed up here. And as I see myself as a semi-journalist who isn't supposed to give my opinions but instead give the facts, I'm going to try to give this to you as best as I can, with as best, info as I can, along with some, albeit personal info that I know around Jackson. So let me go ahead and state that MSNBC has stated, came on the record saying, that white people leaving Jackson is why the water is bad. Because the white people ain't fixing anything. Number one, I have to say that is rather racist to say that an African American could not fix something like that, in my humble opinion. I have met African American people that can do many amazing things, and to blame it on white people is sad, to say the least. Now, I understand that racism is a very charged thing in today's society, and I don't want to call them out as racists. I won't call MSNBC out as racist because I don't know the truth. Maybe they just had somebody write that for them and they had to say it. I don't know. But it is a racist statement to make. And on top of everything else here, how in the actual heck is white people leaving causing the water to be bad? For one, it's always been bad. Always. And the major reason why? If I talk to somebody around here where I live, people say, oh, come on, man, we ain't going into Jackson. We're going to Jackson, we gotta make sure we got a 9mm with us, because we gonna get robbed. That's the thing. The crime rate there is horrific. And nobody wants to go in there because they're scared they will be hurt, ended, or robbed. I don't even go in there. And if you're not going to use law enforcement correctly, yes, I can agree that law enforcement may not have been a perfect thing up until this point, and it never will be. There will be bad cops, there will be bad things. And this may be a right-wing opinion, but if you want that stuff to be fixed, fix your crime rate first. Yes, I am fully aware that that is a necessary right to have water. I understand that. But you can't expect somebody to go in there if they worried they're going to be hurt. I mean, it's bad for business. Bad for state of life. Why would you expect someone to go into a place like that? And I don't want to make it sound like Jackson is full of horrible people. I know there are some good people there. Don't get me wrong. But the crime rate is a problem. A huge problem that has kept people from even going into Jackson. Don't give me the stuff about it being white people as the problem. I understand people get mad at whiteys for everything, but let me stop you a moment and think about this for a minute. Why is it a white man's problem? Yes, I understand that white people live there, and to a Jackson person, it would be that man's problem. But they're leaving not because they don't want to fix things. They're leaving because they don't want to deal with the crime rate and the issues and the water. Heck, I have been in the early stages of trying to make a donations page to help buy bottled water for people in there. Because I want to at least try to do something as a concerned citizen. I am a heavily concerned citizen. Because I care about human life. It doesn't matter the skin color to me. And you can be like, well, all white people are racist, so you're racist. Fine, if that's your belief. But I don't want to see those people in there being hurt anymore. I want to see change. And if my 1,200 subscribers and small amount of help I can give be enough to help kickstart something, then I'll do it. I want to help those people in there. Without a shadow of a doubt, I do. And I don't want this to become identity politics over people's freaking lives. People's lives are in jeopardy, and we're blaming it on white people. Why is this what the media does? Can we forget about the media and start being human beings for once? I honestly, if I had the millions of subs that Optimus had, or the fan base size that someone else had, I would be trying my hardest to get that charity up. I'm still trying my hardest. I know it's not going to be nothing huge. I know. I got to figure out how to set it up, how to start it up. But we can't just let media say that it's a white man's problem that happened. It's all of our problems as Americans. We should help those in need. Our fellow brother and sister Americans, we should help. That's why I want to help them. That's why I'm going to try to figure out some way to get bottled water in there. Whether it be going out into a freaking Walmart supercenter next to Jackson and giving out free bottled water, or it be something else. I am trying to figure out all the options I can do. You guys have trusted me as a public figure to do good by the people. Obviously, that's what I ran on as my big move, was to do charity. To be a movement in essence. Not just a commentary channel, but a movement to make the world better. That's what I've always wanted to do, and that's why I'm so heavy on YouTube. So, yes, this is a problem, but let's not put race into it. Please. I want to do what I can right now, and I want you guys to know that as soon as I get this thing set up, put together, I am a one-man band right now. I'm figuring out some way to do it. But once we do something like that, I want you to know that it's not just going to be my achievement. I'm not going to say, I got all these people water that needed it. I want it to be a we thing. Because it is. We as a community could come together and do something for good. That's what really matters. And that's why I have always been so proud to be the leader of the Chicken Bros. Because I know the potential it could have. So, in essence, don't listen to these news stations, these media people trying to feed you the fact that, oh my god, white people are leaving in droves, so that's why the water is horrible. Don't buy into that. Look at all the other issues. The crime rate is horrible. People in there, they need help. And if the media or the government doesn't want to do it, I mean, heck, did you see Biden's speech? Did you see Biden's speech? That was the most scary, non-democratic looking speech I've ever seen. I felt intimidated by that. If that is where they are going, I don't want that. I want no part with that. I will do what I can to make America better in my own way. And if that means me gathering as many people as I can to put in even $2 for bottled water for people in Jackson that need it, then that will be worthwhile, and I can die a happy man knowing I did something right for America. Something right for humanity. So I wanted to make this video because, not just because I wanted to be a, oh, I'm going to virtue signal and say I'm going to do something and never do it. No. I know people can virtue signal. I know it's always an annoying little thing people do. But I didn't come to you guys with that as one of my talking points for this channel. I came to you guys saying I wanted to do what I could to make the world better. I said, yes, I am a commentary channel first and foremost. But I want to do more. I could have 5 million subscribers in 10 years maybe. I'm not going to use the 5 million just to fatten my own wallet. I don't want to do that. So yes, this is something I am planning on doing. If you guys know any way I can better do something like this, please